Our call to action is simple. 1. To facilitate accountability via public, open conversation with those who have enabled or suppressed abuse, as originally requested by the survivors. And 2. To restore those survivors via a community fund. This is how we can all heal from violence and transform justice. Working at the Shed Aquarium near the turn of the decade, the most shocking incident for me was being recognized by the mother of Roger Banera-Gard's children. She was genuinely happy to see me, remembered me as a youth poet, a testament to my positive impact on the community. I had no idea who she was, yet it made me feel extremely exposed, as did seeing activist Charles Preston, someone I felt sure would have seen important organizers screaming at me online the winter before, former best friends calling me insane as if I was delusionally harassing them because I made a thread saying that this abuse was happening and had claimed that calling it out had harmed me professionally. Not to mention the younger sister of one of my high school slam teammates was my coworker at the Shed Aquarium, was in my training class and everything. We had a lot in common and good rapport, but in 2020, she was still surrounded by peers I knew were facilitating abuse. She's enjoyed all sorts of media attention like many others in the YCA orbit, and I envy that, of course, but it's just one of a million important real connections I'm denied. Another friendship deferred, more work destroyed. My following place of work, Gardeneers, used a Kevin Koval book in our training and would play No Name and Jamila Woods' music during work. YCA was like the Justice League to them, and we were made to be their worshipers. I remember squirming desperately, wanting to leave as a guest speaker kept praising Kevin Koval well past his allotted time slot. After COVID hit, I found my footing coordinating Gardeneer's social media and spearheading digital education. The best thing was being inspired to start our food forest on 79th as part of our programming for youth at home, to put food justice into domestic practice, especially as the civil rights movement flared back up. We met in digital groups, and I came into contact with a leading farmer who could help me develop the curriculum needed to help kids grow their own food forests. This would have been perfect, but she was close with aforementioned Malcolm London supporter Pigeon. Pigeon, who came into YCA because I started Curiosity, which I started after a mediation with Kevin Koval that occurred after calling YCA out due to their lack of accountability concerning Roger. Pigeon, whose career soared after they made the connections in my space, was now encroaching on another of mine, one that I tried to use to escape from where I'd been. Pigeon was not only working closely with this garden leader, but lived down the street from kids that I was co-instructing to start a growing space on the west side. So as my closest peer and advocate at Gardeneers naturally started to connect us, I had to distance myself, but I couldn't say why. I couldn't say this person, who is a famous activist, supported Malcolm London, yet isn't speaking up about him being a serial rapist, and I'm calling out their best friends, so it was too big of a convo. They involved that person in our curriculum as a guest educator. I stopped checking in so I wouldn't have to confront Pigeon. They were more famous and powerful. I just became more and more disassociated from everything that I'd built with Gardeneers. How could I tell my new nonprofit coworkers that there's these rapists running around via a deep-seated conspiracy and expect them to back me up? How can I move on from years of this abuse leading to me being physically assaulted during lockdown while living somewhere I wouldn't even have been if I could have enjoyed the same profitable opportunities as the people that I came up with? There is only reparations and open conversation.